Yeah, what's good? It's your boy Ill Flow Spitter, aka Cleve the Villain, coming out the H-Town, Houston, Texas, Southwest, man. You have not entered Closet TV, aka Houston Clout TV up in this hole. You already know what's up, you know what I'm talking about? Let me step myself right into this topic, you know what I'm saying? I had to talk about this because I was listening to that boy Gumby, you know what I'm saying, the Hoover Crip, Gumby, from Los Angeles, wherever you're from in Cali, you know what I'm saying? He was on Real Tunes, going back and forth with Real Tunes. Real Tunes funny as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Love the platform. You know what I'm saying? He be getting incredible interviews. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with everything he says and everything that he does. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely salute the channel. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of the content that he drops. Not all of it, but a nice amount of it, though. You feel me? So salute to that boy. You know what I'm saying? And I heard he Nigerian, too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I support, you know what I'm saying? I'm Nigerian, both my mom and my dad, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, full-blooded Nigerian, but I'm born in H-Town, Southwest nigga, all day, you feel me? Straight up. So, you know, Real Tunes been doing this thing, and they try to make it seem like he's sparking a war between, you know, Fort Worth and Cali, you know what I'm saying? Or Cali versus Texas or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's a real interesting thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm listening to all this and I'm like, damn, where in the world did this stem from? You can't just blame Real Tune TV for nothing because niggas has been going to war. In Cali with their politics and out here in Houston with our politics, you know what I'm saying? Out here in Houston with our politics, you feel me? In Dallas with their politics, in Fort Worth, especially with their politics, in Fort Worth, you dig? So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand that Gumby, you know, he feels a certain way. He feels like people not following the rules and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it is Cali too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all rules and y'all's politics is for y'all. You know what I'm saying? What we got going on in Houston, what we got going on in Fort Worth, or what niggas got going on in Dallas, etc., it ain't nobody business. Now, I do understand that the name Hoover come from over there. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have an actual Hoover street. You feel me? So I could see how people out there will be annoyed or irritated or pissed off that other cities and states is taking their name and their gang and making it their own and putting their own rules and politics behind it. I get it. People in LA or people in California, period, have died behind these, you know, these gangs, you know what I'm saying, especially the Hoover gang, you know what I'm saying, but people done died out here too, though, out here in Houston, in real time, you know what I'm saying, people done died in Dallas, people done died in Fort Worth, you know what I'm saying, etc., you know what I'm saying, so since people have died, it's like, how can you tell somebody what type of politics to follow? I understand that people should have followed the correct politics, you know what I'm saying, but we not in LA though, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I don't know, it's like, niggas is gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. See, Gumby, you can't expect niggas to do things the right way when these gangs are not righteous. Let's break this down real quick. You know what I'm saying? Are these gangs righteous? Gumby, I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I'm gonna say it again. You can't expect things to go the right way when it comes to these gangs if these gangs are not righteous. How can you expect things to go right if these gangs ain't about righteousness? It's not, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of killing going on, a bunch of drugs, killing, fornication, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't even need to even go no further. Niggas is getting killed and murdered. I'm talking about, bro, like this shit, and it's been going on. It ain't nothing new. This stuff been going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. You can't expect people from different cities and states to follow y'all's politics the right way if all of these politics ain't got nothing to do with righteousness. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like expecting a thief not to steal from you. You know what I'm saying? It's like he steal from everybody else. What make you exempt? You feel me? That's all I'm saying, bro. It's like, man, all this stuff is fucking demonic, evil. Listen to what Gumby is saying. This man said, Gumby said it out of his own mouth that he's going to hell. I heard him say this. I wouldn't wish hell on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish hell on my worst enemy. Real talk. Hell is a place where people are going to be punished for eternity. And all people do in the lake of fire, in the hellfire, bro, is scream and cry and beg for God to take them out of that place. That's all they do. That all they do is just scream and cry and beg for two things. They beg for God to give them one more chance. Actually, it's like three things that people beg for in hell. For God to give them one more chance. Like, send me back to earth and just give me one more chance so I can show you that I'll do better. So give me one more chance. The second thing people do in the hellfire is they ask for forgiveness and they ask to be let out. Those three things. Either way, them three things lead to somebody, getting out of hell, which you ain't getting up out of there. That is a real punishment. It is a real place for people that have done bad things on this earth. The only how you can make it right is if you pray to God every day asking for forgiveness, giving to the homeless, giving to the poor, helping people, asking the people that you've hurt and harmed for forgiveness, even all the way down to murders. If you feel like it's going to open up, wounds or whatever, and you don't want to tap into that, then you ain't got to tap into that. You ain't got to go apologize to a nigga family that you murked. You know what I'm saying? It'd be good if you did that, but you don't have to though. If you feel like, you know what, they're going through enough pain, I don't want to bring that up to them. You know what I'm saying? Just leave them alone. But ask God for mercy all the time. That's the only how you can avoid going to hell. But if you feel like you're going already, then trust me, you're going. That's real talk. And people that pray every day and ask for forgiveness every day, they don't run around thinking that they're going to go to hell. They asking for forgiveness for a goddamn reason. Yeah, they asking for mercy for a reason. To avoid going to that hole. Straight up, bro. So Gumby, you got more than a chance to make things right between you and Allah. All you got to do is just ask for forgiveness and actually mean it. Get on your knees and put your face to the ground and cry to the Lord and ask the Creator for forgiveness, bro. Straight up and down. All you gangbangers, from Bloods to Crips to BDs, GDs, etc. Even all the way to Mexican gangs, because we got Mexicans out here. I love my Mexicans. Real talk. It is what it is. From the ones that they call wetbacks, all the way to the nigger ones, to the gangster ones, all of them. You dig? I ain't got no problem with them. I get along with everybody. You feel me? I would love people to utilize the time that they got while they alive to ask God for mercy, so that you can make it to the gates of heaven, because the paradise is real. A lot of people not telling y'all about this here. Y'all think heaven is fake. If you think heaven is fake, something's wrong with you. You don't have no knowledge at all. If you think the lake of fire is fake, something is wrong with you. You have absolutely no knowledge of what's going on, and you need help. Spiritual help, religious help, you know what I'm saying? Mental, psychological help, all that. Especially religious help. Spiritual help. You know what I'm saying? So, Gumby, don't feel like you're going to hell. I don't want you to go to hell. I want you to do better. You have the power to change many lives while you're alive, while you're doing your thing. Gumby has the power to change many, many lives, bro. Get off the beef talk. Get off the politic talk. You know, the difference between a Crip in Texas and a Crip in, I guess, LA or Cali, period, is this is what I hear about y'all politics. Y'all about destruction. I hear it all the time. The Crips in Texas are not about destruction. They about more so just doing their own thing, bro. And just representing that brand of gangster. You know what I'm saying? I call it a brand. You know what I'm saying? Representing that brand of gangster and just doing them. But they're not just all the way just evil though. Like a Crip will help you. He might even, like, if you, I don't know, man. It's just different, bro. It's just different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't get it twisted. Niggas have shootouts. Niggas fight each other. Niggas kill. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. but it's still different though. You know what I'm saying? It seems like y'all Cali individuals, I ain't got nothing against Cali, but it seems like y'all are just more evil. You know what I'm saying? Like more wicked, more satanic. You know what I'm saying? Like some bully type shit. But see, Texas don't do too good with bullies. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't do too good with bullies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, man. Matter of fact, Texas bully the bullies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Texas bullies the bullies. You understand what I'm saying? We don't do good with bullies, bro. So I guess that's why, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's why Cali and Texas be clashing a little bit. Because I think Cali niggas, when they come out here, they be cool. I don't be having no problem with them boys. You know what I'm saying? But this whole internet shit can spin things around and turn people against each other. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no Texas versus no Cali bullshit, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Well, however, Texas bars none. Don't mess with Texas. Real talk. We got hands like kangaroos. Real live gorillas out here too, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't bullies either. We bully the bullies in Texas, bro. It's real talk. You know what I'm saying? And we got a sense of love and compassion and humbleness to us too at the same time. Like we player niggas at the same time, bro. Like this real talk from Houston to Fort Worth to Dallas. Yeah, we player niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we get gangster too, though. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You feel me? But at the same time, though, we ain't trying to preach hate and wicked Satanism. No, nigga, we want people to get along. That's why niggas get along in Texas. And I don't think people from Cali like that. I don't think the gangbangers in Cali really like that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand they are conditioned a certain way. So they're not going to like what other gangbangers are doing in other cities and states, especially gangbangers who have taken the Hoover name or other Crip set names and made it their own in their own city and state. I can understand how that could be annoying and frustrating and just piss people off. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But Gumby saying he's going to hell, I didn't like hearing that. I think he needs to get on his knees and pray. I don't give a damn if he killed 1,000 people. You can have 10 bodies, 20 bodies. Nobody cares about none of that. It's always going to be somebody that's worse than you. There's always somebody worse than you. I don't care if you killed 15 people in the past 5 years, which is possible. There's niggas that got that many bodies in real life. Real talk. You got niggas that got that many bodies or more. You just niggas have no clue. Niggas got 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 bodies, 15, 20, 30 bodies. Yeah, it's niggas that's out here like that. But God made us a sinner. Everybody's a sinner in some kind of way. He created us to sin so that we can come back and ask for forgiveness and he can forgive our butts. Real talk. So even if you got bodies, even if you a nigga that committed many homicides, you robberies, thefts, fornication, stealing, prostitution, drug sales, lies, backbiting, you know what I'm saying, fighting people, you know what I'm saying, stealing from people, hurting people, tearing people down, slandering people. You know what I'm saying? The list keeps going. There's so many different types of sins. Just get on your knees and ask God for mercy. But you got to do it every day. You got to try not to keep on sinning and doing the same thing over and over and over again. You feel me? That's the problem. We keep on doing it over and over again. But you got to keep on praying, asking for forgiveness and changing your actions at the same time. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Real Tune. Shout out to Gumby. You know what I'm saying? Much love to both of them. God bless both of them and their families. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't no Texas versus no Cali, nothing. Straight up and down. I'm going to put an end to that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You feel me? Straight up and down. Much love to y'all. Gumby, you are not going to hell. Don't claim that. Do better. Speak better. You know what I'm saying? Make amends with Kunta. Kunta is a Texas nigga, bro. He's not going to let nobody bully him, bro. Texas niggas we don't even support bullying. See, a Cali nigga can see a nigga bullying somebody and actually join that shit and help the bully that person. Or just watch and laugh and record it and all that. In Houston or in Dallas or Fort Worth, if we see somebody bullying somebody, it's gonna make that person feel some kind of way, bro. And a nigga might get on your ass. Like, for real, nigga might get on your ass. It just depends on how the nigga feel. You know what I'm saying? We bully the bullies. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, just do better, bro. Do better, speak better things and positive things into the atmosphere, bro. Because all that I'm going to hell talk, when it's time for the day of judgment and when it's time to go there, you're going to be wishing you never spoke like that. You're going to be wishing that you took the opportunity to ask God for mercy every day. Morning, afternoon, evening, and night, and late night. Everybody should be praying 5 times a day. Everybody. Then Gumby said that there's a difference between the Crip set and the religion set. You know what I'm saying? You being a Muslim or a Christian versus being a Hoover or a Crip or a gangbanger, period. You got to pick one. Well, Gumby's right. You can't be a Muslim gangbanger. Or a Christian gangbanger. You praying to God every day, asking God for mercy, but then you want to be a gangbanger and do destruction. That don't mix. Gangbanging is of the devil. This is facts. It ain't nothing good that come out of it, because if anything was good coming out of gangbanging, niggas would be policing their own communities. Niggas would be getting laws changed. Niggas would be doing things that affect the community, that affect our economy as black people, bro. We would have leaders and captains and different people that just have different positions and different rankings for different reasons and different titles and different purposes to better our community, to better us as individuals and as a race of people in every city to city, state to state, ghetto to ghetto, hood to hood. But that's not what's going on with these gang sets and these gang banging ass dudes, bro. That ain't doing that niggas ain't doing positive things with the power that they got. Niggas got all kind of power and don't use the power for the right reasons. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, fam. Anyways, man, I don't want to talk y'all ears off. It's your boy Illflow Spitter, a.k.a. Creed the Villain, coming out that H-Town, Houston, Texas, Southwest, man. It's that Closet TV, a.k.a. Houston Clout TV up in this hoe. You already know what's up, you did? Straight up and down. We got some more content to drop, you feel me? Shout out to Gumby, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Real Tunes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and shout out to Kunta too, you know what I'm saying? Much love to all them boys. I want to see niggas come together and, you know what I'm saying, chop it up. They already did it, but you see the back and forth going on, and you got OG Percy, you know what I'm saying he would have did this and that, adding on to it instead of, you know what I'm saying, really diffusing the shit. I want to see niggas diffuse shit, come together. That's why all these different races is laughing at us, bro. That's real talk. That's trill spill. I'm out this thing. I always remember it's just one God, which is Allah, the Lord of the world. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Already. Cheer.